Greetings in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I the First, and I Divine Mother Empress Menin, and I the children of Jah Rastafari, light of I world. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in I sight, O Jah. Greetings ones and ones. Once again, give thanks for lending I ear, so I can articulate Rastafari. Now this word sound here is I going to make a declaration in relation to I last post, and the declaration I going to make is that I not going to address the elder again through recordings. One, I no come on this social space here, pan YouTube politics. I come with a purpose, and that purpose is to articulate Rastafari, bring clarity to Rastafari, so the young ones and ones them, the young lions them out there, can fully over what Rastafari is all about. Now, with that being said, I go give thanks to the Heights Ija Star for publish I word sound so it can go directly to the elder, because that was the intention. I don't know where did that come from, who did I go do it, but it happens to be the one named Ija Star. But when I send it out there, I send it out there with the energy field go directly to the elder, and I speak directly to the elder, and I respond to the elder based on the elder question, what His Majesty done for Rastafari and for the diaspora pan a whole, which I answer, give several points of reference. Now, yes, I roar with passion, because I Rasta, and Rasta is not a joke thing, and I have zero tolerance. I don't care who you be. Once you display anti-Rasta sentiments, yeah, I'm going to roar upon you. You dig? And I make you know too. So now, that is in relation to that. Read the elder. Now, to the ones and ones them, where I word sound gravitate or pull ones and ones to I word sound, this is my declaration to the ones and ones them. On this platform, from this space here, far right space, I now accompany it with no folly. And everything that I reference as our word sound is in relation to Rastafari. That's it. Like I say again, I not come on this for the on YouTube politics. However, I is the defender of Rastafari. And I defend Rastafari anyway. So the ones and ones them, I wonder who me be, and what is, and where I come from, and where my name, and them things are not important. That the word sound important. Pay attention to the word sound, and then let my works, I works, determine if I is worthy. For stand up in a Rastafari. So, ones and ones who wish to walk with I and lend here, the ball depends on the court now for B, and one can declare if I is worthy based on I works. Cause this again I depend this YouTube. So it's anyone. I don't care who you be. For you start depend some anti-Rasta sentiment and I come across you and I hear you, I will respond. Alright. Cause enough anti-Rasta sentiments are kick up out and enough misleading. No. I do legal word sound already in relation to slavery. But I never specifically give a word sound in relation to slavery applying it to Ethiopia. But again, the anti-Rasta them with them misleading and them slander against the king. I lego some word sound now and I say the king involved in a slavery. Let me declare, none of them can prove where His Majesty owned any slave. Them can't prove that. Other than slanderous word sound, them can't do that. But show and prove, them can't do it. Now, Ethiopia within itself is an Asian kingdom. And slavery is an Asian practice. And yes, Ethiopia indulged in slavery. However, like Africa, I would declare the African context of slavery, Ethiopian context of slavery is different from the European model of slavery, which is chattel slavery. Which chattel slavery is you're an animal and all of your generations would ever be a slave and be treated as an animal and you have no rights. The Ethiopian context of slavery, the Ethiopian slaves, them know who they are. And them know wherever tribe or wherever province or wherever them come from, them know who they are. But the practice of slavery is an Asian practice in Ethiopia. Way before His Majesty come on the scene. Let me repeat that. Slavery are practiced in Ethiopia before His Majesty manifests. But nonetheless, it is His Majesty who abolished slavery. And the record is there to show and prove that. I challenge anyone for show and prove. Say His Majesty was a slaveholder. I indulged in slavery. These are the word sounds these anti-Rastas are run and are put out there. And moreover, not for them too. Other than them just a talk. Them not show and prove, you know. Them can't, it's coming, let me give you an example. Where slavery coming like the anciency and the tradition of slavery in Ethiopia. It's no different from I as Jamaican. Traditionally, ackee and saltfish are our national dish. We're born come see that. And if ones and ones not like how we kind of more information out there. And if ones and ones should decide tomorrow say, yo, ackee and saltfish not good for you. Enough ones and ones now readily stop eat ackee and saltfish unless by compulsion. The king, likewise, with slavery, him born come see the thing. And him have to do a gradual process to abolish the thing. And that's what him do. The king couldn't let go 2 million slaves just so without providing for them. It couldn't just happen just so. Now, the king deal with it or him deal with it. Now, I want to read from a book and talk about the Italian them over 420,000 slaves when them occupy Ethiopia. Yes, them do that. They might have done that, but guess what? When them operate, them not operate in relation to the care of the kingdom. Them come there for plunder. And them not really care about the state itself. Them come for do what them want do. So these are the things again with the propaganda against the king. And this is why I word sound, and I speak with authority, because I are Rastafari. I is no Rastafarian. So ones and ones out there, due to the sound where I direct to the elders, and ones want to take it up, so be it. But I speak truth, and I stand upon Rastafari, and I speak and articulate through the lens of Rastafari. And yes, I defend Rastafari. Don't get it twisted. I is no Rastafarian. Some of the ones and ones them know that. I mean, I have no problem ones and ones want to defend the elder. If the elder your friend, and you feel like you want to defend him, so be it. But I stand up on the square of truth. And none of you can say the word sound when me tell lie on the elder. Yes, me talk harsh to him. And some of the things that I say, I could not say it. But at the same time, I'm passionate about Rastafari. And when I want to let go anti-Rasta sentiment, I have no regards. See it. I let go my sound. And I say it there. No. Ones and ones, you know, that are just they on my Evans. I'm gonna make it be known and let it be clear, say this space here is not about YouTube politics. This space is about Rastafari, and I come to articulate, bring the knowledge of Rastafari. And it's all about the organization, the unity. I not depend on divisiveness. I don't occupy a divisive mindset. I come to do what the king dictate. Organize and centralize. And when I word sound reach ones and ones, then ones and ones can determine if I is worthy. Yeah. Them say from the babe and the suckling, the revelation will come from. The elders them do what them can do. And they say this, I know as the young ones them know. Afi look upon what happening in the past, and when I say the past, collectively, I as the Ant Nation, so-called African family. Look and see the things that might happen to I, and then I as a young one them can let that be a guide for I set it right. A whole heap of work for do, and Rastafari have a whole heap of work for do. You see me I come from, but guess what? Enough ones and ones, the ones and ones I'm talk about the new faculty. Rastafari need no new faculty. The foundation is there already. We have I God, right? I are resistors, and I have the foundation. I can build upon it and take it global. We just lack vision and direction. And a whole heap of young lions them out here too. That I want to know. A whole heap of young lions them out here. But guess what? Certain vibration where the elders them, some of the elders them said, not for the young lions them not depend that. But Rastafari is I pride. And the pride is man, woman and child. You see it? The king don't come again, and enough ones and ones that are overs. So the king come, and when the king get crowned, the king re-establish the Trinity, the living Trinity. Man, woman and child, that is I pride. And we now go get it together till the man and the woman and the pitney them on one accord. And from the family it becomes a nation. Or from the family becomes a community, and from a community becomes a nation or a state. But Rastafari, we don't need no new faculty. We just need new visionaries. And that we lack. Because not like me say again, the second generation elders, them bring it when them bring it. And persecution meant enough for one's hand to turn Rasta fear hands. But Rastafari foundation, they are ready. We don't need nothing more. We don't need no new faculty. We just need new visionaries. And it's easy to criticize too. But what is the solution? Enough ones and wanna come about new faculty. What is the solution? Is your solution is to take the king? Dismiss the king? When the king is one to be emulated. N.I.A Ras. That means we are a leader. N.I.A father is a leader. N.I.A father, through knowledge, I'm going to say it again, through knowledge, him defeat white supremacy. His Majesty the only man who make white people kill off them one another for fame cause. I'm going to tell you now again since 1492, I want you to come show me a black man we do what the king do. That is another challenge to you. Not for an anti-Rasta out there run off on the mouth. That's an I challenge to you. When I come to articulate Rastafari, it's not a joke thing. A vision, that's why it named Far I. I manifest and articulate Rastafari. We give that, and once again, if the ones them were loyal from day one, and the ones who just discover N.I.A, walk with N.I.A and lend ear. And uno, me I go make measure me and weigh me. Me N.I.A have nothing to say. Me leave it up to the ones and to declare if N.I.A word sound. You see it? And a long time N.I.A. You see that book, this book you colonization of the mind. N.I.A go use it. And N.I.A have a whole heap of things within this. For point out enough ones now don't even realize. But N.I.A already declared a colonizer book here, the blueprint of conquest. And there's a whole heap of strategy in it that can be utilized. But if you have far eye to see it and overs. N.I.A not depend on a religious thing. Resistance. That's where Rastafari birth out of. Resistance. And they say it there. Liberation. One family. Because we are not people, we are family. And that's how we have to bring it to. The king laid the foundation, or the N.I.A just have a build upon it. Organize and centralize. Unity. No division. Yeah, and I want the elder to know to say when I talk strong to him, it's not personal. You just let go your anti-sentiment and I make you know. Say, you move off key and somebody have to tell you. Maybe the ones them around you afraid to tell you. Can't you your name the badass, you know? But when it comes to Rastafari, there's no fear around here. No fear. And I stand up in the truth of Rastafari. So until such time, know that Rastafari is yours. None never give it to you. Ja Rastafari without apology. Sealer.